Welcome, friends. This is Ethan Edwards here on another on the road instructional design exploration. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina today, and I'm standing in front of a historical spot, the Joellane House. Now, I've never been here before, and not only that, I never even have heard of this place before I got off the plane about half an hour ago. So I'm waiting to go on a tour in a little while, but I wanted to share some thoughts about this experience. Now I can walk around a little bit and you can see the house. You see it's a really nice 18th century house. I guess it's the oldest house in Raleigh, and whoever owned this must have been instrumental in getting the capital here. As you can tell, I know very little about this. I know some things that have made me very, very interested. I have an interest in history to begin with, but I'm thinking about how I've been prepared for this, and I've been prepared for it by more emotional connections than content connections. There's been some very enticing things saying what the experience is like, which is different than telling me what I'm going to see. I've arrived here, and I'm greeted by these lovely crepe myrtle trees that have been trained. The grounds are very welcoming, and yet what it's setting me up for is not to rob me of that experience. It's to prepare me for it. I think so often we could learn something about our objectives, how we deal about getting learners in line with expected a bit of training. Too often, the objectives spell out anything of interest in a way that kills any ingenuity, any curiosity, and we forget that we're really talking about preparing somebody for an experience, and oftentimes that is letting people in on the delight of what is possible, and in fact not telling them everything they might want to hear, because once I do that, why should I pay attention to what's going to happen later, especially if what I've been told is not that interesting. And frankly, I don't know, this museum could be a dud. I don't know. I've never been here. But right now, I'm going to approach this with a huge amount of curiosity. I actually am sort of disappointed that I have to wait for about 20 minutes until the tour starts. And this time that I'm exploring continues to build my anticipation. It's creating questions in my mind that I want to be curious about. There's some very interesting structures here in the garden. They're trying to espalier some apple trees, and I've never seen anything like that before, and I'm hoping that maybe we will talk about that. I don't know, but I just think so often a better way to welcome people into an e-learning piece might be to create a preview experience, something that gets to the root of what we're hoping to achieve, but creates curiosity more than stifles interest by being too much about documentation, too much of rigorousness. Again, I'm not speaking against the need to prepare the learner for what's to come, but so often I think the objectives that are an invaluable tool for the designer to figure out what has to be covered and how to do evaluations, it sort of leaves the learner cold. So here I am, waiting for my tour. Maybe I'll have to put a little tag on this after I do this experience to let you know if my anticipation was well-founded or not. But at any rate, again, seeking inspiration for instructional design through all manner of inputs, here I am in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hope to see you again before too long. Okay, bye-bye.